Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Deltre. We are back with some more randomized Fire Emblem 5 Thracia 776. On the last part, we got our first look at our new crew for this amazing run-through. Now, I gotta say, I'm really liking a lot of these guys so far. I'm definitely thinking about raising up the likes of Tana, Othin, obviously. I say Tanya. Tanya, not Tana. Different game, man. Different game. Definitely looking at Othin, though. Oh my god, what was this battle? What do you think he's saying there? These hit rates are bullshit, man. Yes, I agree. They both had 80% plus. What the hell? But Tanya, Othin, Ronin, Lifis looking pretty cool. This scene never happens. You don't even get a mountain thief with the bow. Okay, this intro crawl is screwing me up, man. None of that happens, I assure you. But today we're gonna go on to Chapter 2X, probably Chapter 3 as well. It really just depends. Now, I'm almost wondering if this next one is not going to be Fog of War. In the original game, it is, but with the randomized Fog of War feature, perhaps we can actually see the map. That'd be just great. That would be just wonderful. I'm not counting on it. Like our first map was Fog of War, and yep, there it is. There it is. So I'm wondering though, if this was just random chance that this happened to be Fog of War, or perhaps every single Fog of War map is still Fog of War. That's gonna be kind of interesting. It's gonna be kind of interesting. Let's just jump into it though. Ronin is looking really good. Honestly, since the objective for this map is seas, you need to head over to this general area. But because I actually have a flyer, I could probably just fly Leaf and Evale over there and win the map immediately. I almost certainly could. That would be pretty ridiculous, I won't lie. Now, I want to use Tanya here. Normally, you could have Dagdar go take the lead, but I don't know if that's really possible. Yeah, I don't know if that's really possible, huh? What I think I want to do, we're going to move Dagdar back, because he's, like, essentially useless here. There's no point in having him take the lead. And also, we do have a little bit more vision range here on this map. Apparently, it can go as low as 1. I'm not sure what the maximum vision would be, but I did remember that incorrectly. Thracia Fog isn't always 1 range. It just so happened that the first map was 1 range, which made for a pretty interesting time, no doubt. Oh, Ronin, you beast! Now I can actually put Finn, like, all the way over here if I want to. I might want to. I'm not gonna rescue skip this, because there's some items I want to get down here. For one, there's gonna be a torch staff that you can get by visiting a fort in this area. Over here, one of these 2 forts has a torch staff, and they do actually tell you that in the intro cutscene. They make a suggestion that probably you should look around. The thing is though, this area down there is totally out of the way. There's no point to go there normally. But with Fog of War being randomized like this, I feel as though it's probably for the best, right? Now, can I actually drop here? No, that's actually water, so maybe that was a mistake. Probably shouldn't have moved the Evale there. I could have got somebody else a little bit further ahead. Othin, though, right? It's got to be Othin, no doubt. And I'm actually going to dismount Halvin here so that I can get across these sand tiles a little bit quicker. Another pretty interesting thing about this game, again, the dismount system, it does come into play quite a bit. And also something that this game does not tell you, which you might really want to know if you're playing this. The final map is indoors, so all your mounted units are going to take a pretty huge penalty. And that's another thing that, well, not the penalties so much, but something that I do really like about this game is how it encourages such a wide variety of units in so many different ways. Obviously, there's the whole dismounting system, but the fatigue system on top of that makes it so that if you're trying to do a game where you're just low manning, you know, you're just using a few select group of units, that's going to be really tough. That's going to be really tough. And in a randomizer, that's even better, because that means we're going to have a good chance to see all kinds of crazy crap. Now, is it this fort or is it the other one? Oh, I'd really not like to waste my turn. I think it's this one. Yes, and if you visit this one, you get the torch. And obviously, I'm going to need that. There's no telling when we could run across a Fog of War map that's utterly ridiculous. I'm actually just going to move in Othin, let him go with the Poogie here. Does this guy have anything interesting? No, he only has an iron bow. We already got one of those from Artie. Yeah, we already got one of those from Artie, so there's really no point to that. I can now move across with Halvin. Halvin's going to be a beast. I promise you this. It's going to be a little bit weird, though. His magic's not going to be anything special, but really, even Nana doesn't have particularly great magic, so I guess it's not that strange. I probably shouldn't be doing too much fighting with Evale. There's really no boss in this map either, so that's something else pretty interesting. Yeah, I think we're just going to go in with Halvin. And Othin can back him up. I believe they have a support as well. I believe they do. Yeah, I'm not really trying to have, not trying to have Evale break that fire. Definitely not. And I really wish Dagdar was anything else, or at least let him come with a weapon, man. At least give the poor man a weapon. And he's so big that they can't even really capture him either, so he's not even good for capture bait. Not at this point, anyways. You can do some pretty interesting stuff to the AI by forcing them to capture units. However, again, he's too big. The enemy's not able to do it very reliably. And also, he's got a lot of defense, too, so it's not as though he actually goes down very easily. Well, he doesn't have a lot of defense, but he has a lot of HP anyways. And that sort of prevents him from making good bait. Normally, you could use somebody like Staffy, who has like 10 HP and no defense. And she is like prime target. Laura, too. Let's go, Halvin. Hit point, speed, luck, build. This is going to be the biggest troubadour ever. He's going to be so huge. Now, I kind of messed up here a little bit. Because I can't really get rid of this guy in a very easy way. I wonder if Marty rounded out by a shot from Ronan. Oh yeah, this is definitely a kill. This is definitely a kill for Ronan. We definitely want to bring him up as much as possible. He's almost certainly going to be good. Now, if I can get a magic sword for him, that would be kind of sick. That would be really good. He can't use swords while he's actually mounted, of course, but in indoors maps, he could definitely have something interesting and useful to do. That could be exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. I don't know if I really want to give Leaf that speed ring that I have. It would be nice because he'd actually be able to double these guys. He'd be pretty good for the chip damage if I did. That said, he's still going to be losing a lot of speed from every spell no matter what. And no matter what I do, I can't really in any way influence that. Let's just keep charging ahead with Finn. Now I know there's gonna be a warrior over in this area, although he's not really as bad as you might think. Yeah, by the way, Thracia throws promoted enemies at you in chapter 2. Just thought I would point that out. That's a fun little fact. I probably want Halvin closer to the front. This guy is a steel axe. That could be something to grab. I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna let Othin tear these guys up, and then I can actually use Marty. Yeah, I could use Marty on the next turn to get him right back to the front lines. If I'm going to do this, I unfortunately need to use the Poogie. There is an opportunity to get another one later in the game. I keep trying to go for the Brave Axe here. I'll go for the Brave Axe, actually. Just so that way I can guarantee take these out. There is an opportunity to get another Poogie later in the game, but it does involve going for a very... well, there's a route split, and in getting the second Poogie involves going to the less preferable route. Hit point, strength, not terrible, not terrible. Building up his speed is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. And again, oh, I captured him. I didn't even realize I clicked capture. That wasn't intentional. So I guess we're going to take this guy's Iron Axe then. I was wondering why my speed was so low. Yeah, I guess I should probably pay closer attention to that. Oh, I should have moved Evale first. That was a huge mistake. I am just not with it. I'm just not with it, guys. Leaf is really just going to be heal botting, I think. So I can take the staff away from Halvin. Probably for the best. Yeah, probably for the best. And then I can use my other characters to help my Armor Knights catch up a little bit. I don't like Fire Emblem, guys. That's not something I'm really looking out for. But I gotta say, Tanya still could be a really cool unit. As somebody pointed out, she's basically just Meg from Radiant Dawn. But I feel like she'd be better off here. The joke with Meg, of course, obviously being that she would be much better as a Pegasus Knight, or a Megasus Knight as I call her. See, there are layers to that joke. To be fair, you have to have pretty high IQ to understand these kind of Let's Plays that I produce. Finn, of course, tearing it up. I suppose I should probably be using Ronan to get a little bit closer here. He could be very useful. Maybe a little bit wasteful on the Brave Axe's part, but there's no telling if I'm going to be getting any other axe users. And since Othin has Wrath, it's not like I have to expend 2 uses to get rid of that guy anyway, so it's definitely worthwhile to just keep them out of my hair. I think. Oh, I'm not quite close enough. Yeah, I'm not quite close enough to make this worse. There are a lot of sand tiles here, but as you progress through the map, it becomes less of an issue. For right now, though, my mounted units are definitely struggling. They're without a doubt struggling here a little bit. So what I actually can do I'm just moving Dagdar for... I'm not even sure why, really. He's not doing anything. I don't want to leave him behind and have him get ransacked by reinforcements or anything like that, though. So I should probably move him, like, right here. This isn't a slot that I really need. And I can move Othin all the way up here if I want to. And I could probably even throw him out right in the front lines. Wait, where can Halvin move? Oh, right. He's being hindered by this damn sand. So maybe that's not how we do this, I guess. Yeah, we'll just move in. We'll do our best, essentially. So I have 12 build here, and I don't believe that Finn has more. He should. No, he most certainly does not. I can still do a lot here, though. I can get Halvin pretty close. Why did I... Oh, right. That's another thing that I totally forgot about. If you rescue somebody with higher build than you have, you lose movement. I forgot about that. It cuts your movement in half. That's my own fault. That's my own fault. I don't think it applies to flyers. But damn it. Well, I can still get him a little bit closer. Not as close as I would like. I'm going to actually have Ronan out here. Not quite there, though, because that warrior does have a bow, I believe. Let me actually check, huh? Yeah, he has a bow, so we definitely don't want that. And I can't capture this guy with anybody but Orson, yeah. And Finn took a huge hit there. He took an absolute beating, so I guess it's probably about time. I think it's about time for Evail. What were their hit rates like again? Remind me here. 25 and 17. Oh my god. Really? Really? Okay. Alright, game. I'm just gonna use a vulnerary in that case. I guess I shouldn't be nearly as fearful as I was. That was just some BS, man. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, Ronan, yes, I love him so much. This is why Ronan's gonna be good, because I feel like he's gonna get a lot of cheese strategies done because of his movement stars. It's only 15%, but it is a single RNG game. And 15% is a pretty substantial amount, especially when you're talking about something as powerful as moving again. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I do apologize. Now, this guy should actually have his axe equipped as of right now. This might be where we're going with the Veil. This should be where we're going with the Veil. He does have a vulnerary, or does he not? This guy does, though, and he could very easily trade it away. If only I had the Thunder. I imagine that going after this guy will cause him to use a vulnerary, but that could be better. That could be better. And there's also the chance that he doesn't go for that option. So this, I suppose, is the way we want to do this. More or less. Again, it is such a waste, in a way, because her inventory is going to be very limited, and she's going to be extremely essential at a later point in the game. And I'm not actually sure if the game bothers to give her another weapon. I'm not sure if the game bothers to give her another weapon when the time comes. She'll be leaving for a bit and then coming back at a point where she's going to be the only unit I have available to deal with some very powerful enemies. So that could be very bad. That could be very bad, potentially, if I break her only weapon. I guess we're just gonna hope, honestly. Now, Finn could have died there, but, I mean, really, a 17% after getting nailed by that warrior? Finn just does not have a lot of good luck here, I'm noticing. He's getting hit by everything, man. Now, if I want to capture this guy, really my only choice would be Ronan, and he may be able to do it. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot who I'm talking about here. For as angry as he looks, he's actually not even that strong. I don't know if that's anger or just fierce determination. I don't know. Maybe somebody told him that there's no bright bow in this game. That's probably what it was. Or because Mekkah let him die. Apparently, Mekkah let him die. I don't know. I haven't been able to keep up on that whole playthrough, but just for free time reasons. But apparently, Ronan was a thing, I guess. And he's no longer here with us. So let's take a few moments. Let's take a moment of silence for Ronan. Here he's gonna be kick-ass if nothing else. Yeah, again, I can't really do as much as I would like here. And that, yeah, the forest tiles are slowing me down. The forest tiles, he says. The sand tiles. Can I do anything cheeky? No, I really can't. So I guess we're just moving in slowly but surely. It's really gonna be the Finn show, I guess. That's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, that is a little bit disappointing. There's not really a whole lot I can do about that, though, unfortunately. That will be a level up for Finn, and Finn is a good unit. I'm just very, very skeptical as to whether or not he's even going to be able to promote strength, skill, speed, luck. People don't like this guy? Are you kidding me? Why did he get such the short end of the stick? He got such a short end of the stick with his hero's appearance. He should have been like the best unit of all time as far as I'm concerned. Well, at least he's always going to be first in my heart for this playthrough, no doubt. Why? Even Leaf gets penalized by the sand, I guess, huh? Well, Leaf weighs nothing, so I can move him a little bit closer, and I do want him a little bit closer because I'm going to want to heal Finn now. So I'll use Ronan for that. I don't want to send him off on his own because there are archers aplenty. Plenty of archers. And my god, see those movement stars? Those movement stars are whooping ass, man. Tanya. I wish... Yeah, this wasn't a very good map for Tanya, honestly. That does kind of have me shook about Orson a little bit because he's ordinarily such a clutch unit. But with the fact that he's an armor knight in this game, really kind of going out of its way to make sure that you can't even use armor knights to their fullest potential, it could definitely hurt him a lot in the long run. The reason I say that is because it feels like, and I'm sure that other people have felt this too, but it feels like every time an armor knight would be particularly useful, there's always like some kind of armor slaying weapon, some kind of terrain, some like wild group of mages, or just some crap in your way to actually prevent you from making use of them. It seems like that. It seems like Kaga almost thought that, my god, these movement stars. Movement stars for everyone. You get a movement star. You get a movement star. It seems like Kaga somehow thought that armor knights were overpowered, and I completely disagree. For reasons that I assume are apparent. We can move Ronan here, and he'll probably get another move. What? He didn't? Crazy. At this point, though, I really don't mind if Leaf... You know what? With +3 speed... I might be able to use Leaf a little bit more effectively here. That's probably not a terrible idea. So I will take the speed ring. This could be a bit of a gamble, but I'm going to do it. We want that speed. Leaf will actually be at least a semi-competent fighter if I do so. And I'm actually going to trade the thunder for the fire at this point because the fire, of course, being a much lighter weapon, will allow Leaf to double more things. Now, we're finally out of this sand for the most part. There's a little bit more coming up. I still can't really rescue Othin. That sucks. That actually sucks. I need Marty. Well, Marty can do it. Marty should be able to do it. Yeah, it's Halvin. It's Halvin that's the problem here. Marty should actually be able to rescue this guy, though, and not lose all of his movement. Or not? Is it armors that do it? What's the deal? I thought that... I guess I'm not very... I guess I'm a little bit rustier than I thought. I'm sorry, guys. You guys were very, very helpful, though, to clarify any points that I may have misremembered, or anything that would have been useful for newer players to know as well. So I do thank you guys for that. I'm confused about this, though. I thought that if you had higher build than the target you were going to rescue, you didn't actually get the movement penalty. And I've let this guy run up on Ronan, so that's great. Why did I not think that that was a traversable tile? Why did I not think that that was a traversable tile? He's gonna die if he gets hit. Goodbye, Ronan. Okay, this guy is cursed, clearly. Hold up. That was bad. That was really bad. Okay, so this is probably as good a time as any to mention the fact that this is not an Iron Man. This is not a low turn count. I'm just here to have a good time, man. Hopefully you guys are as well. But if it's not apparent... I'm a little bit rusty at this game in particular. Man, if you want to see like some hardcore crap, go watch the Lunatic Reverse playthrough I'm doing. That's hardcore. This is for fun. This is just because this is an awesome game and an awesome concept. So how do we want to keep going about this? I mean, really, I only have Finn, and that kind of sucks to a degree. He's just about the only guy I have who can be remotely useful here. Do you think that Evale can drop Leaf? She probably should be able to. She most certainly can. So I guess I should probably pick him up with ye old and Ronan there. Yeah, Ronan's... I mean, he's good, but he's going to be, like, fairy botting a lot, no doubt. I'm still kind of curious about why I keep losing movement. Maybe it doesn't apply to flyers or something. I don't remember exactly how it works, but I do know that we're going to get Leaf closer to the front. He actually got 2 level ups this time, and they were both really bad. Unfortunate. I know I'm going to need Ronan here, though, eventually, because in order to recruit a character later on, you're going to have to capture this boss. And by later on, I mean literally the next map, so definitely capture this boss. Also, if you do not do so, it's going to make Chapter 4 through, like, 7 really tough. It's going to make those chapters a lot harder than they would otherwise be. If you're playing normally anyways. I don't know, this is a randomizer, so maybe it's not all that necessary. However, you definitely want to do that if you're playing through casually, because it's your first thief. It's your first thief, and he's basically nigh essential. You would never want to miss him. You would never want to miss him if you could help it. Now this is good. This is actually what we want, because this gives Ronan a chance to swoop in and get a kill. Even though he's going to be mostly utility at this point, I definitely want to level him up wherever I can so that we can bring him that much closer to a promotion. This guy have anything special? Just an iron bow? Just an iron bow. I mean, why would I not take it, I suppose? That's money. That's money. As far as I'm concerned, that's money. So here we go. Get out of here. And you never know. Maybe Marty comes along. Who really knows? I'm thinking about it. The unfortunate thing is he's always going to be bow locked, and that's just really not great for any unit in any game, for that matter. But we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. Leaf actually blew through that thunder spell. Now I know that there are in fact mages on the next map, so maybe, just maybe, just maybe I'm not screwed quite yet. Oh, Evale, no, you need to slow your roll. I really don't want to. I don't want to send her all the way out there. I can take this guy's bow. We want to make sure we take that off Leaf before the end of the next map, though. Yeah, we don't want Leaf being weighed down by a bunch of useless items. That would not be good. So this is weird. This just looks wrong, man. I was getting so confused in the last part, too. I kept thinking that Finn was Leaf. But I know he's not. I know he's not, but it's very difficult to make that adjustment. This could be the wrong move. No. We'll just move him in. Armor Knights on this map. Oh, no, this works out. So we get him a little bit closer to solid ground there, which is what we want to do for sure. Yeah, that movement is really killing me. And I could, of course, send Evale in, but I really don't want to go in with her because I'd be breaking her fire. I'd much rather go in with anybody else. One of my axe users would be great. Finn wouldn't be too bad. I have some swords in stock still, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if I lost this one. But losing the fire would be so huge. It would be so huge. I don't even think I would be able to kill the next boss if I did. And of course, ordinarily, that wouldn't be any kind of issue when you're just playing through the game in a normal run, you know. You're not really worried about stuff like that. But here, I think it's going to be very, very important. Let's see what we can do. Well, if I can get rid of... If I can take that guy from Ronan. Does Ronan actually double this guy? I don't think that he would, and he also deals no damage. Oh, but that's right. You actually do take a huge strength hit as well for carrying a... for carrying another unit. Yeah, the rescue penalties in this game are actually huge. It's the first game to introduce it, of course, so... it does work a little bit differently now. Yeah, I don't really want to have... Yeah, I don't want to have Finn be blocked here, so I guess what we're doing... would be missing this guy with Leaf, so there goes my whole strategy. Actually, that's not good. Who is bigger, Finn or Evale? It's actually Evale, so that's good. What we're gonna do then in that case, I guess, is transfer away... I took his weapon already, right? Yeah, I did. So we're gonna transfer away this pirate and release. And now, I guess it's gotta be Evale. Actually, I can just use Finn. Right. I was just saying. Yeah, I'll use Finn to kill this guy. And then I can have Ronan grab up Finn, and then Evale can drop him. I think that's about where we're at. There should be a bridge, like, right here, I think. Something like that. I really don't want to get smacked, though. I don't want to get smacked by another archer. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, but I might. No! Damn, I wanted to put him here so that would protect him. Oh, baby. It's going to be one of those playthroughs. I can definitely see that much. Okay, well, that's how we're doing this, I suppose. Tanya, totally hopeless at this point. The best thing I could hope for would be, like, reinforcements. I don't think that there are, though, unfortunately for me. Well, unfortunately for Tanya, I guess. Othin is just too much better at killing, so I felt like it was more important to try and keep him closer to the front. Here they come. Here they come. No flyer, or no archers though. No archers though. So right now Ronan is totally fine. Wish he were a little bit bulkier, I won't lie. Yeah, I wanted to put Finn there though, and that would have been really good because I could have got damage on this guy. But I want to try to capture him actually. if at all possible. That they only have 3 defense actually, so that's 13 there. I doubt Ronan can do 8, and I know he can't double. I gotta be able to get him somehow. Like there has to be a way here. No, unfortunately, I guess not. Yeah, I don't really see it. I guess I can leave him alive. That's always an option. Well, I guess we're just gonna start moving into crew here. Leaf. I'm doubling this guy, but if I choose to do that, my thunder is gone. My thunder is gone already. And that's not even a kill in combination with Halvin anyway, so I mean, is that even really a good move, you know? Finn, though, in combination with Halvin is a kill. So I guess we can go this route. And then if I attack the Myrmidon with Evale, I get hit by a 10. God damn it, Thracia. So if I attack that Myrmidon with Evale, decent level up there, Finn. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Strength and speed. Strength and speed. If I go first with Evale, though, and then I can have Ronan attack, or actually, if I... But that's kind of a risk, I suppose. I was going to say I could use Evale to get the chip, and then Ronan could block, and then Ronan would not be able to kill this guy. There's actually 2 of them. There's actually 2 of them, but that's still, again, it's still kind of risky, because if there should be an archer... Yeah, there should be an archer, and then also I'm running the risk of running dry on fire spells, which would be the end of the world, no doubt. Oh, I can actually talk to Evale here. I didn't remember that, honestly. We can give her the Thunder Spell, I suppose. It might be more useful to have her have that. This doesn't actually give anything to my knowledge. It is just gibberish. That is a mouthful. The problem, of course, is that she'll bait in anybody in the area. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I want to get one sword. I want to get one sword. Swords are a little bit more uncommon than other weapon types. At least in the earlier stages of the game. And since we do actually have a sword user, it's probably in my interest to try and keep up on that. I'm not going to get doubled here or anything. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get doubled, but thinking about it, this wasn't even the move, was it? Oh, no. Oh, well. Nothing I can really do at this point. Unfortunately. Yeah, that probably wasn't the move, because when I go to capture that guy, I'm actually going to be losing so much... I'm going to be losing so much strength that I won't be able to kill him either way. Is this even where the bridge is, or is it more to the right? I can't remember. It's been a minute. If I end up wasting time, I'll just cut to where I find the bridge, but I think it's up here. I think I'm heading the right way. And from what I remember, there are mercenaries that come from the direction of the boss anyways, and here they are, so this must be correct. Can I capture one of these guys, though? That's what I really want to do. Oh, yeah, we're going the right way. I'm tripping, guys. I'm tripping. Is anybody injured? No, not really. And I guess I really wouldn't want to spam the staff like too much anyways, so maybe not the best idea. Halvin, what are your chances of capturing this guy? Better than Ronan's, for sure. But I really want the kill on Ronan as well. This guy had 3 defense, and you have 3 defense as well. So actually, Halvin can capture the guy on the left. Ronan's doing crap, though. Well, I guess my best bet here is actually to use Marty first. I can kill this guy with Marty, and then Halvin and Ronan can gang up on the other one. I guess that's how we're doing this. Marty is actually coming in pretty handy here. His growths, though, are going to be so bad until we can get some scrolls going. So where's Halvin? Here we go. Here we go. And actually, this will let me capture this guy, which is exactly what we want to do. Take his sword, because Finn's is already starting to look a little bit bummy here. I will not lie. I will not lie. And Leaf is actually... Oh, he's not quite in range yet, but I believe that Leaf has a leadership aura. If I am not mistaken, yeah, he has a leadership aura, so we want... Oh, I'm sorry. That's not actually how they work in this game. What am I even saying? What am I even saying? No, he just has a support with Evale. That's right, that's right. Either way, this is a kill for Ronan. We want to do this. If he should miss, he will still survive. Nope, we definitely didn't miss. In fact, we crit. Just about the polar opposite of missing, in fact. So we'll take this guy. We'll move back a little bit. No movement star, unfortunately. We can take this guy, though. Take his sword. Take all his good stuff and get him out of here. And also swords they're more expensive than axes as well, so if I need to start selling some stuff, they would be pretty nice to have. Now, it looks like you could walk on this tile, but you actually can't, so they're not going to be able to run up on me or anything. This guy is a problem. That guy is a problem. I should not have used Othin for that. I should not have used Othin to release that guy. I keep forgetting, like, I look at Dagdar and I think that he's somehow not still huge, but he actually is. He still has a decent enough build. I definitely did not need to expend Othin to do that. But I can actually draw this warrior in, perhaps. Yeah, I've actually let this warrior come in a little bit so that he's coming to me. That's how we want to do this, because I don't want to waste the fire. I don't want to have a situation where I've broken all my valuable weapons early on, basically. And Tanya, you take a nice rest, girl. She's gonna be good, like, I can feel it, but at the same time, it's gonna take a minute. Her being in armor is a little bit annoying because, again, like Othin, there's gonna be plenty of armor-slaying weaponry to ruin her day. Unlike Othin, though, she at least has the benefit of being able to use a sword, and a lot of the armor-slaying weapons tend to be hammers, from what I remember. One chapter in particular, that is. So at least she'll have that modest +5 hit going for her, or +5 avoid, I guess, in this case. Other than that, though, I don't know. It's not the worst thing in the world, though. I'll say that. It's definitely much worse to be an Armor Knight in almost any other game. Genealogy of the Holy War, for sure, is definitely not the game for Armor Knights. I don't even know what they were thinking with that one. She should still be okay, though. Oh my god, my spells are looking so bad. My spells are looking so bad. So I guess we're going with Halvin first. This guy has insane defenses. He has insane defenses. I really do not want to expend that last hit, though. If I did that, what do you think the Poogie's chances are? It is the Poogie. Not good enough. Only 44 crit. Only 44 crit. And Rodin has no chance to contribute here whatsoever. I won't double this guy at the very least, so I guess we can hit him once with the Thunder. Possibly take him out. I don't know if I really want to do that. I really don't think that I would prefer to kill this guy. And she doesn't get a crit, so that's good. Oh, she absolutely did. She absolutely did get a crit, but he actually holds on. Now we're talking. Okay, this is exactly what we want. He only has 9 defense. So who is going to get this one? Probably Othin, honestly. If Tanya were up here, I would consider that. Probably Othin. Maybe Halvin. Maybe Halvin so we can get him promoted. Yeah, maybe Halvin, actually. It's kind of interesting, because normally you wouldn't have such a great opportunity to level up a Paladin so soon. But here we are, right? Here we are. That's a huge amount of experience. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hit points, speed. Where is your strength, my man? Where is your strength? It's not that low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Leaf should be able to come through. Or Finn should be able to come through. And we're getting down there. We're getting down there. I don't remember where the next enemies are going to come from. Well, I do. They're up here, but I don't remember exactly what they have. There goes Leaf. Ooh, I don't know. I can move him in. I actually don't think that there's anything else dangerous up here. And I also have 4 build and no weapons. So in theory, any enemy would try to capture Leaf at this point, because if you have no weapon, you automatically get captured. You automatically get captured. Now, if he did get captured, that would be a little bit annoying. They do take all of your items and whatnot, so I would have to spend a turn to get that back. But what I'm trying to say is, unless there's any 2 range, he's essentially safe. Oh, actually good. Yeah, come for Tanya. That's what we want. Is there void tiles on the water? There are. So I'm actually going to wait for this guy to get to land before I actually try to engage him. So now I just need to, like, I think it's like right here. So I'm going to send Dagdar in. Oh, nope. A little bit more to the right, bud. A little bit more to the right. There we go. Nope. A little bit more to the left. Damn it. Well, there's an Armor Knight here. Oh no, that's Shiva. That's Shiva. Oh no. And Lifis has become a Myrmidon, actually. That's pretty interesting. So, yeah, don't kill Shiva. Don't kill Shiva. Or I guess in this case, don't let Shiva kill you. Now, he's not aggressive, but the fact that I've wandered directly into his range is kind of bad. And also... Oh, no. Oh, no, this is really bad, actually. Lifis is recruitable, but in order to do so, you have to capture him. You have to capture him. Now, normally he doesn't have a weapon, but because he has a weapon now, I actually have to capture him the normal way. I can't just take him. I have to actually fight him before I'm allowed to capture him. And on this throne, he has so much defense. And Evale, well, can Evale capture him? I forget. Well, let's start with this. We know we want to get, we want to get out of Shiva's range, like without any doubt. That has to happen. Now, we want to reveal Lifis again. And I think we're gonna be rolling these dice. Wow, that's kind of annoying. That's a small suggestion that I would make. Don't have Lifis spawn with anything, regardless of what he randomizes into, because now I'm forced to deal with this guy on a throne. And it's a very annoying job to capture this guy. And even though Shiva doesn't move right now, there is a time limit to that. If you spend too long, I believe it's 20 turns or so. But yeah, if I take too long, Shiva will start to move, and that wouldn't be good either. That'd be pretty bad as well. And yeah. If I had to make one suggestion, it would be to not allow Lifis to spawn with any kind of item, or with any kind of weapon at least. Game? Okay, there we go. That took a minute. I thought the game hung on me there for a second. Well, I guess the silver lining to all this is that we get to listen to this Fog of War music a little bit more. And this is a theme I really like. I'm really glad they brought this one back for Fire Emblem 12. That made me smile when I first heard that. Other than that, though, there's really no silver lining here beyond that, because I have to basically use Othin. Yeah, I almost have no other choice but to use Othin, and my defenses are not great either. Why is that? Oh, because I'm capturing, of course. Hello. I suppose I could use Evale. Evale is an option. Evale is the best option, yeah. Evale is still the best option, but it still would be nicer if he just didn't have these bonuses. I won't lie. There's also the chance that I critical hit him, which would be just so obnoxious. I guess we'll start with Finn. Yep. This is how we're doing this, I guess. I want to use Evale. She could crit. I shouldn't use the Thunder. I think it has more crit. Yeah, it has 5 more crit. If I get a critical hit on this guy, I guess we have to start over. Yeah, I guess we have to start over. I can't go on without Lipis. He's too important. Okay, thank you, Evale. He's just too important to pass up, though, I feel. I'd like to see him attack Finn here and then not get criticaled. Oh, here they come. Don't have a hammer. Oh, I've just realized, yeah, this guy could have a hammer. No, he just has an iron axe, so that's good for me. Come on, Tanya. Okay. Why does this always happen? I swear there's some kind of bias in this game. It says 80%, but I'm pretty sure that the chances for an 80% to connect have got to be closer to like 30. I kid you not. And they both hit me. Of course they both hit me. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, I can't be crazy. I can't be the only one that feels that way about the RNG in this game. It feels so stacked against you. It just does. I don't know how else to put it. It just feels like this game is cheating. God damn it. Okay, Lifis. Don't get crit. Don't get crit, my man. Okay, so we're making some very, very slow progress here. Poogie. No, I either do too little or too much. If I can connect again and then do 1 more point of damage, I think that Evale can capture him. But I see this is the problem with the thrones, honestly. That is one thing that I think definitely should be toned down a little bit. If we were actually trying to make a balanced game here, it probably shouldn't be plus 10 defense. Alright, I'm actually going to move Tanya a little bit away so that only one guy can attack her at a time. I didn't realize that I'd be getting hit by every attack. We can actually send Ronan back to help her out a little bit. He's not doing anything else here. He cannot damage Lifis in any kind of meaningful way. What I think I should do... No, but does she have PCC? I need to check this. I need to know. Okay, she actually doesn't. Again, PCC standing for Pursuit Critical Coefficient, acts as a multiplier for whenever you are doing a follow-up attack of any sort. Now, it doesn't count for brave weapons. Well, it does count for brave weapons, but it doesn't count for the second hit of a brave weapon. It has to be an actual second round of combat. Does that make sense? So, in theory, I still have way too high of a chance of just killing him. Honestly, and that's kind of annoying, I won't lie. If I should get a critical hit again, I guess we're just gonna have to do it again, and I'll cut back to this point. But what I'm trying to do here is allow him to heal up a little bit, as he does. He should attack Evale. He will. And then on the next turn, Evale has the good chance here to just take him out. Or to capture him. Again, we don't want to kill him. We don't want to kill him. Tanya putting in a little bit of work. Ever so slightly. Maybe Ronan can get down there. It depends on if he wants to get a movement star or not. He very well could. Again, 15% chance. Okay, Lipice. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I need you to survive this. Let's go. Here it is. And I also need to hit. I only have a 77 after all. That shouldn't be a crit. No, okay, good. Good. But the huge problem here is that I've now expended so many weapon uses. And it still comes down to a 63 no matter how you look at it. And nobody else. Does Finn support her? Maybe. Maybe he does. Let's find out. And supports are active from a 3-tile radius as well. So that's something else to keep in mind. So I guess it's just leaving her. Leaving her. Maybe Dagdar. I don't know if he's supporting her or not. But this is our best bet. And he dodges, of course. And that's still going to take away from my fire use. I can try again on the next turn, I guess. But I can't allow... I can't allow him to attack her. I cannot allow him to attack her. So I guess... Oh my god, this is going to be such a pain in the ass, man! He has a PCC of 4, so he actually does have a fairly good shot of getting a critical hit on the follow-up attack. And you know what? You know what? I think that's what we have to do, because if I let him heal up, he's going to be too low. Or, excuse me, he's going to be too high. He's going to have too much HP, and I won't be able to capture him. So yeah, definitely if I had any suggestion at all so far, it would be to remove this, honestly. Okay, Tanya, no doubt gonna be hit by this crab walker. I love the animations for all the Axemen though in the early games. They look like, you know what they remind me of? Every time I see this, I always think of the Crab People song from South Park. Every time, every single time, especially in Fire Emblem 3, where it's just it's uncanny, man. It's uncanny, I tell you. Let's see how this goes. Come on, Lipice. Ideally, we crit him here and then leave him really low. Right, I have ambush, so that's... Damn it! I didn't account for that. That's my own fault, but I can't capture him now. In other words, because I'm going to lose too much magic. I'm going to lose 4 magic, and he's going to have 10 HP, so I need to deal 1 point of damage to him before this is even a possibility. And I have absolutely nothing that I can do to do so. I guess the Poogie can technically do it, but it might also just kill him. I think that I have enough people to move Finn around if I need to, so we're going to try to attack him with Finn, get him out of there. We do connect, thankfully. And now it's going to come down to this yet again, and it's costing me a lot of fire spells here. So get Finn. Capture Lipice. Evale, I really need you to connect this, Evale. I really need you to connect this, Evale. Come on. Come on, 60%. Come on! Are you kidding me? I don't know how we're doing this anymore, guys. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I actually have no idea how we're gonna do this. He's just healing way too much. He's just healing way too much. I don't think I can get him. Yeah, I really don't think I can get him anymore. That's really frustrating. I'm sorry. That's really, really frustrating. There's nothing I can do against this guy. And ordinarily, what makes it worse is that ordinarily this is the easiest capture of all time. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Wait, Tanya, hold up. Yeah, ordinarily, this is the easiest capture of all time, and now I've wasted all of my magic. And then there's this guy who I did not see. Ordinarily, we'd long be done with this map. Yeah, I need to restart, I guess. I can't use all of that fire spell. I can't use up my entire fire spell just to get this one guy. That's just, it wouldn't work. Yeah, it really wouldn't work. Nice, Tanya. That is what I am talking about. I honestly forget if generals get 6 movement or if they're stuck with 5. If they get 6, that would actually not be the end of the world, come to think of it. I guess we're gonna find out. Get out of here. Is that gonna be a level up for Tanya? Oh, yes it is. Now, strength would be amazing. Strength would be out of this world. Hit points, skill, speed, luck. Hey, that's still pretty good. That is still pretty good. The fastest armor knight North America, folks. Close enough. Yes, Ronan, you beast. I can drop Othin off now. And get the hell out of there. Yeah, so that's gonna be way better. I definitely want him closer to the front so I don't have to use the Veil quite so much. And Dagdar, he's good bait regardless. He has so much HP. Yep. Oh, that's a level up. Cool. Cool. What are we gonna get? The last one was really good, man. Hit points, luck, defense. Hey! Now we're getting somewhere. Othin tearing it up. I don't know who my favorite is right now, honestly. I really couldn't even begin to tell you. Everybody is so awesome. It's just... everybody is locked to physical weapons at this point, when ordinarily you would have plenty of magical damage, and they wouldn't run out immediately, because you would have the light brand, and you would also have the flame sword from Yvail. And that would be so huge in taking on these first bosses, and these higher defense enemies like the warriors and stuff. Right now it's kind of a trick. It's most certainly more difficult than it ever would have been in the original game, I can tell you that. Finn, though, pretty beastly himself. Yeah, I don't know. Armor Knight Othin. I guess it's a good thing that he still can use axes. I'll say that. That was a 94, man. Why? Oh, that could be Ronan. That's no Ronan. Yeah, that's not Ronan. I'm sorry. It's never going to be Ronan's turn, is it? It's never going to be Ronan's turn. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, this game. Oh, maybe this is Ronan's turn. Could it be? It is. Get out of here. If I can get him some strength. Oh, I've just realized something really, really annoying though. Yeah, Lifis was supposed to come with the Hazul scroll, but he doesn't have it. I've just realized. Huh. That could be a huge problem, I won't lie. I would have really liked to have that. It's not needed to beat the game or anything, but damn, it'd be kind of cool in the future to see maybe some kind of way to ensure that unique items don't get lost in the mix. Because we're losing not only the Brave Lance, of course, but we're also losing the Hazul scroll from Lipice, and that's not quite as great. But again, for anybody watching this is a very, very early build of this, so again, it'd be really, really strange to see nothing, nothing strange, if that makes sense. It'd be really strange to see a lot of the finer details nailed on the first attempt. That's almost something you've never, ever see. Especially with a game this big, there's a lot of details to consider. A lot of details to consider. So I'm not being like hard on the creator of this or anything. I'm just trying to point out some things that I would like to see personally changed in the future. Oh, get back here! He ran away. Really? Wow, I didn't know they did that in this game. Must be a pretty terrible game then. The AI is actually smart and went to go heal. What a horrible game. What a horrible game. Instant 0 out of 10. I don't know how anybody could like this game because of this one thing. Can you tell what I'm parodying? It's just jokes. It's just jokes. Come on, let me hit. Just let me hit. Yes, okay. Please. Please just let me have this. Come on. Come on, Yvail. Come on, Yvail! 63. Come on. Yes, finally! Oh my god, this took way too long. Had to replay the entire map just for this one bastard. At least he is something kind of cool. Him being a Myrmidon is pretty interesting. Where were these pirates anyways? Oh, they start from the spawn. I didn't realize that. Otherwise, Tanya would have been there. Yeah, Tanya would have been there if I had realized that. So not only did we capture him, though, we did it a little bit faster. You can mess with Shiva a little bit. You can capture him and take his stuff, but if you release him, you won't be able to get him later on. So it's not generally worthwhile to do so. Ordinarily, he is a Myrmidon with a killing edge. His ability is Soul, but again, you just leave him alone, man. Just don't mess with him. don't mess with him at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, sees? So that basically took forever. But the thing is, I don't think that it's going to be forever on your guys' end. So let's go ahead and try to do Chapter 3 as well, I think. And we even get to see who Staffy's going to be. Ordinarily one of the best units in the game by far. Ordinarily one of the best units by far because of her amazing staff rank. And she also has the Himern staff. But now she is going to be... Where are you, Staffy? Oh, she's... Are you serious? Are you serious? Now that is amazing. That is amazing. So we have 2 new units to talk about. We have Lifis, who we already saw, and then Staffy the pirate. That's amazing. Hold up. Okay, so Lifis, ordinarily a thief unit, and nigh essential to use in the coming chapters here. Normally he would have a lot of thieving utility. You can steal items in this game. You can steal items in this game if you have a higher build stat than the weight of the item that you're trying to take. You can take it right off the enemy. I believe there was another stipulation. What was it? Speed, I think? Hold on. Let me double check this. I want to get this right. Right, so you do have to be faster and you need more build than the item that you're trying to steal. But other than that, you can take just about anything. Here, though, he can actually be pretty sick as a Myrmidon. His growth rates are not bad at all. Yeah, his growth rates aren't bad at all. Let's pull those bad boys up. Right, so he has 65 HP, 35 strength, 10 magic, 25 skill, 45 speed, 5 luck. That makes sense. 15 defense, 10 build, and 2 move. Yeah, he could actually be a very solid Myrmidon here. I don't really see too much to complain about. His base stats are okay enough, I guess. And his growth rate should be able to soup that up a little bit as we go along. So yeah, I can see myself using Lipis. I really could. But again, swords are kind of in high demand. Swords are kind of in high demand. And then over here we have Staffy. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. So, interestingly enough, you might see a cleric turn into a pirate and assume that she would automatically be trash, but that's actually not true. So her growth rates are pretty wild. She has 35 HP, which is going to suck. That's going to suck, but this is the kicker. She has 30% strength growth, actually. I don't know why, but Staffy is actually really strong. 60% magic. 60% magic. That could be so good. She could be mage killer extraordinaire. 45 skill, 40 speed, 5 defense. No, 5 luck. Wow, she's really unlucky herself. Yeah, that makes sense too. That makes sense too, actually. 5 luck, 3 defense, 2 build, and no chance to grow any movement. So Staffy the pirate, right? I think that's all that needs to be said about that. That is... I can't be the only one that finds that really funny, right? It's not just me. I hope not. So we have vulneraries on Tanya, and I think that's a good idea. She's going to want those for later, but we also may want to try and capture one of these soldiers because Ronin's lance is looking really bad. The short bow, how is this compared to what I have? It's actually pretty accurate, 75 hit. Versus the iron bow, though. It's more accurate, but way less powerful. So I do want to deal with these guys, though. I do want to deal with them as they come. Now, we also have our first indoor mission here. Well, that's not entirely true. It's partially indoors, partially outdoors. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, no. I can't... Can I... This is gonna be a problem, guys. I need a thief. Like, really badly. I doubt there are door keys because you just got Lifis, so why would there be? I need to steal that fire, so that's at least something. Well, there's one door key. There's one door key. Okay, so for now we're okay, but this is gonna get really sketchy. I need to buy door keys immediately. Immediately. I'm sorry for doing so many cuts right at the start of a map, but I really need to know when the next chance to get door keys are. Now, if I can buy them on this map, I will open the door keys, or I will use the door keys in such a way that I can get over there to the vendor. It's looking like it's not going to be until map 6 that I can buy my first door keys, so we're going to have to use these two very wisely. And if I do want to get all of the available rewards, I'm going to need to capture this guy as well. Lifis does have one on him, but that's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. We're going to take Othin as far to the north as we possibly can. I'm going to need him here, without a doubt. Without any doubt. So yeah, we can do one of these maneuvers. And just like that, your boy is right up there, but I don't want to be in this guy's range. Yeah, I definitely don't, because if I kill him, that would be the end. That would be the end of all side objectives here, so we have to draw him in. Yeah, we have to draw this guy in with somebody else in reality. But having Othin near the front is also going to be pretty instrumental here. Tanya shouldn't do too bad against these guys, I don't believe. I do like that Staffy came with another Brave Axe, so there's that. Yeah, that could be very good. Her build should be decent as a pirate. Yeah, it actually isn't too bad. 9 build. Of course, I'm losing a bit of attack speed from the Brave Axe, and I probably don't want to spam that too much. A pretty good item to have, although the fact that we have 2 means that I shouldn't be as concerned as I otherwise may be. Now, stealing this fire is going to be absolutely instrumental. And I probably want to have it on Leafy Boy before we end the map, too. Yeah, I think that would probably be for the best. And truth be told, I'm pretty sure that Staffy plus Tani could take this guy, like, straight up. Straight up, they should have no problems. And then Marty can even get in there as well. Yeah, let's start with something like this. Let's start with something like this. So we have Othin all the way up there. Hopefully that guard near the door moves. I'm not sure that he will, though. Maybe it's a defensive position. Oh, it certainly is. That's kind of annoying. Ronin here, though. Hold up. Is it time? Is it time for Ronin? Oh, it might be time for Ronin, because he's going to take almost nothing compared to some of my other units against that mage. Yeah, he has 4 whole magic, so that could be very good. That could be very good. Oh, I can't capture him, though. He must have decent build, 9 build. What about you? I can't capture either of them. Very unfortunate. Yeah, very unfortunate. These guys had insane build. And Staffy's not gonna exactly... She's strong, but she's not exactly gonna be rolling in the build stats. So that's something to think about for sure. And we missed the Hazul Skull, and I think that one might have even increased build rate. I'm not entirely sure. But we missed out on that one, unfortunately. Still some really good experience there, Staffy. I can honestly just have her do this by herself, for the most part. Also, we did get that Iron Sword in the last map, which will allow Tanya to be a little bit more useful here. Maybe we can get her a last minute level up. That would be for the best, I think. Oh no, she's nowhere near it. She's nowhere near a level up. I don't think that having her up towards the front would have been that great either, though. So there's really no way that the soldier goes after Othin, right? he shouldn't. So I'm gonna put Havan on the forest next to Othin, and I do believe that they have a support together. They should have a support together. And these houses, now you don't want to go there just yet. These children locked in this cell each correspond to a specific house in this section of the map right here. So what you want to do is have your units rescue the children, and then bring them back to the corresponding house in order to get your reward. And some of the rewards aren't apparent immediately, but you do want to do this if you want to recruit every character and get all the items and whatnot. And I think that one of them is a Crusader Scroll, so I definitely want to do that so I can influence my growth rates a little bit. There's no telling what kind of characters we might get, so it could be very useful. It could be very, very pivotal to this run succeeding, more or less. Now, we're doing pretty good here, I think. And Ronin being a flyer on a map that's not designed around having a flyer can be very nice. I can blow that mage away before he even has a chance to become a problem. And unfortunately, Evail's really all I have for the boss yet again, because he's a general. This game, again, not at all afraid to throw promoted enemies at you, but he is a general on a throne. And if you didn't pick up what this game is putting down yet about using some goddamn magic on bosses, you're gonna learn really soon. This guy actually has an Hellfire, and that could be a very useful weapon to steal for the coming chapters. This guy is we gotta get this guy. We have to get this guy. It's 100% required that we get this guy his chest key. Okay, so he's gonna be capture bait, no doubt. Well, we have Othin up here. And I probably want the chest key on Leaf at the end of this map. Okay, there's actually plenty of door keys. Lots of door keys to go around. Othin can capture that guy. I do believe we got that point of build. Yes, we did. Yeah, I'm just gonna double check because I want every door key that I can get. It's gonna be instrumental. Okay, so we have... Oh, but this guy's actually... Okay, this is gonna be really crazy. I remember this guy. This is gonna be wild. But we have this door key right here that we can get, and we have this door key right here that we can get. So we want to grab both of those. I don't think that we're going to be able to get the door key off the bishop, now that I think about it. That should be everybody. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go. Now, I should be able to do some hit and run crap to that mage as he comes in, and then I can capture him with Ronin, assuming that he doesn't take any healing items. And yes, this guy does go for Havan, which is exactly... No! No! That's a restart. I need that key. I need that key. 100% I need that key. Havan, you're just a little bit too good, my man. Well, there's the other guy with the door key. And I technically only need 2 for this map. You know, truth be told, depending on what happens, I might just make Laura back into a thief. She's gonna end up in the same class no matter what, I think, because promotions are randomized. So changing her back to a thief won't really affect too much, but it really just depends on what happens with the next map. Maybe we get a thief, maybe we don't, but I need some kind of way to get through doors, otherwise it's a dead game, basically. Hit points, okay, Alban. Don't let all the stats come in at once now, that would be a little bit too crazy. This guy, yeah, I can just finish him with Tanya. I may even be able to capture him with Staffy. I don't know if that's really necessary. But the short bow would be okay. No, she's not nearly that big. Well, it's no kill, but we can definitely chip on this guy. I'm actually going to avoid using the iron sword. No reason to break it, really. So Tanya, slowly but surely going to take this guy out. Okay. Emphasis on the slowly. I should be able to take this guy on out of here with the Brave Axe as well, though. Yes, we do. Maybe should have had Staffy closer to the front. Might send somebody back for her. Honestly, Ronin can be really broken here, so that might be something we do. She got a level up already, though. Good God, lady. Alright, let's see. Hit points. Magic. Skill. Yo, she's going to be a mage killer for sure. If we can get that speed up. She's going to be a monster. I'm surprised she got hit points. It's only 30%. That's usually her thing, honestly. So here's 12 damage on this guy. I'm not actually going to be able to capture, though, with Othin. Or, excuse me, with Ronin. Yeah, he's just a little bit too pathetic. And the Slim Sword not doing Lifis any favors here. Definitely not doing any favors for Lifis. But if I can level him up, that might be good. So we can go in with Finn, who gets a crit. Goodbye. Yeah, that's not really ideal. Lifis might be one of my only fighters here in a little bit, and that would be... Ooh, that'd be bad. That would actually be really bad. No worse than normal, I suppose. It just depends on what everybody else decides to be. Now, with this whole situation... Yeah, we missed that door key. I want to see if we can make up for that, though. I want to say we should be able to. Now, actually... I may be able to bypass these archers for the time being. If I kill this guy off with Othin. Yeah, if I kill this guy off with Othin. And then have Havan attack the mage. I should be able to have Ronin come in and finish him off. Steal the fire. And we'd be in a pretty good spot. We'd be in a pretty good spot if I can pull that off. Skill. At this point, I'm hoping that something crazy happens and forces a restart. Because, man, oh man, this has not been my map, guys. So that's perfect. That is just about perfect. I'm not going on without this fire, though. I need that. Like, 100% I need that. So if Havan kills this guy, I might have to start over. Yeah, he does. I need that. I'm sorry. I absolutely need that. I am not having good luck. Havan does have a pursuit critical coefficient of 4, so that was really only a 28. By the way, get used to seeing crits go off all the time, because that's what this game is about. Critical hits left and right, man. Yeah, I think I've missed too much stuff. I could still go for the L-Fire.